come here to deliver a short speech, hard feelings about the meeting of the occasion of the day. I request you to express your feelings to the guest.
Present, honorable chief guest, special guest, invited guest, my honorable teachers, and the students of our college. Heartiest congratulations from the core of my heart to you on your arrival at our college. Today, we are highly glad to have you. We did never think that in the gaze of our nearest and dearest own, you will visit, we will have you. Our college and Chilmari, a remote flood-affected and river erosive area. Our college and greatest Chilmari are proud of you. I cordially expect your presence at Chilmari will open the gate of good and friendly relation between Chilmari and your country, Australia. And we will advance a long way to women education as well as development. I hope some student of your country like you will come to Chilmari once or twice a year, that we can get an opportunity to visit Australia. I think you are our well user. A friendly relation will education if possible. I wish you came here again and again. You may go away or leave us, but actually not. You will remain ever fresh in our mind as you are today. May every day and every night of your life be full of joy, peace and happiness. Thank you all.
Thanks, Shomaya, for her expressing speech nicely. Now, I earnestly request our honorable teacher, Mr. Nazmul Huda Parvez, Assistant Professor of Marketing Department of Chilmari College, Management Department, and he is not only a teacher but also he is a multi-dimensional man. I would like to invite him to deliver his speech.
Thank you, Nazrul. Honorable High Commissioner of Australia, Mr. Jeremy Brewer and Mrs. Kathy Brewer, former Ambassador and former Senior Secretary, Major Retired Australila, Chilmari Upazila Porishad Chairman and Vice Chairman, Chilmari Upazila Nirbhahi Officer, Chilmari Thana in charge, Acting Principal and Governing Body of Chilmari Women's Degree College. Honorable guests, political leaders, fellows, teachers, fellow teachers and students present at this event, please take my warm greetings on behalf of Chilmari Mohila Degree College. Mr. High Commissioner of Australia, your arrival today has made us very happy and excited. We welcome you from bottom of our heart. We thank Major Retired Australila. Without him, we would never be able to reach you, Mr. High Commissioner. Chilmari was the oldest and traditional river port of the undivided Indian subcontinent. A popular song of this Upazila, rich in cultural heritage, is Oki Garial Bhai, Hakao Gari Tui, Chilmari Bandar. Late singer Abbasuddin Ahmed made Chilmari known as separate town in the world by singing this song. Once there was a huge naval port here. This town was rich in trade, but today all that is a memory. Everything went into Brahmaputra River. Many people have lost their land and now become poor. Currently, Chilmari Upazila is the name of a backward town in Bangladesh. People here now live economically far below the poverty line. Due to economic poverty, the progress of education in this town is very difficult. Despite many limitations, Chilmari Women's Degree College is playing a leading role in women's education in this township. There is no female hostel in this institution. There are no buildings for cultural activities and instruments for music and drama. Despite the existence of many problems, the institution is moving forward in the advancement of women's education. Dear Mr. High Commissioner, Chilmari has many talented but poor students who would like to go to Australia for higher education. In fact, my own son has been preparing to apply to Australia for graduate study in film making. Australia is a country of opportunity. We beg your guidance and help for our talented but poor students so that they get a scholarship for higher education in Australia. We have many girls from remote areas who walk to our college daily to attend classes. We need a women's hostel for them. Dear High Commissioner of Australia, I would like to respect you for Australian aid to build a women's hostel for the development of women's education in this area. Finally, I conclude my speech by once again welcoming you and your wife on behalf of Chilmari Mohila College. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
A lot of thanks, our Honorable Teacher, Mr. Nazmul Parvez, for his valuable speech. I also request our guests to pay a good attention to his events. Now I would like to invite to deliver his speech Mr. Asrafur Das, freedom fighter, former major and ambassador, and a true well-wisher of our college. I would like to deliver his speech.
Your Excellency, Mr. Jeremy Pua, High Commissioner of Australia to Bangladesh, Kathy Brewer and Elena, a warm welcome to Chilmari and also to the Chilmari Mohila College. Really very warm welcome. It's not very easy to come to Chilmari from Dhaka. Even the people, those who are born in Chilmari, after they go to Dhaka, they usually don't come. They're very reluctant, but you have, sir, you have undertaken the trouble all the way to come to Chilmari to see the things by yourself, to see the challenges, the opportunities, the struggles, the fight. These people here, they do, to survive day in, day out. This college was established when? So in 1995, and I was at the Director General at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and I take pride, a lot of pride, that the first brick of this college was led by me along with then founding the president, and the first roof of this college, the CI sheet was given by me, thanks to this district administrator. So I'm emotionally connected to this college. And I'm also happy to tell you that in 2009, I bequeathed a scholarship fund of 5 lakh taka in the name of my late mother. So I hope you are keeping that money is still there, it's intact, unless you have squandered it, and it is being used for the purpose it was given. So children, this is, when I was growing up here, we went to Kurigram to appear for our SSC exam. So you must be very opportunity privileged. Still, although the Chilmari economically it has pauperized over the years due to various climatic conditions and vagaries of nature, but yet that there has been a focus from the government, from the private sector for upliftment of the education. So you must, this is an opportunity, this is a privilege, it's not a right. So you must avail yourself of this opportunity, of this privilege. I come from Chilmari. In spite of my handicap and all the challenges, I became the secretary to the government, I became the ambassador and serving 7 countries as ambassador. With my handicap, I don't have a leg, and still I could do it. If I could do it, I'm sure you people here can do it better. You would be able to do it. And there are many, I can see, the potential, high officials. But what you need is determination. And today, I'm so happy to see that in Chilmari there are five colleges. Yes, 5 or 3? 4 colleges. Wonderful, lovely things. And even you can sit for your graduation exam, B exam in Chilmari. So that's really a great privilege. That's really an opportunity. So, and I really am glad to see, happy to see there's so many bright girls, sitting here today. This opportunity that it is in front of you. You must remember that, I'm sure none of you, not very many of you come from a very privileged family, well-to-do family. Must be, most of your families, the parents, they are struggling to send you to the college. So you must always remember that. So we have our very special guest from Australia. They have come on the way. So please appreciate that. Please understand that why they are here, why they have come. They have come to greet you, to see you, to talk to you, how that you are using this opportunity, facilities to develop yourself, to be part of the process of the nation building, and contribute yourself when the day comes, contribute to the development of our nation. So this is all what I want to say. So be happy, always be positive, respect your elders, and please, there are few things in life you must inculcate. Integrity, sincerity, honesty, commitment, and try to be honest and not to be dishonest. Okay? These are my 3 words. Thank you so much.
A lot of thanks our special guest Mr. Prabhu Doladas for his valuable speech. Now, I would like to invite our very, very special guest, Mr. Jeremy Burward, Honorable High Commissioner of Australia. I earnestly request him to deliver his speech to the audience. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Ashraf. Thank you all for taking the time out on a Friday morning to come and meet us. Thank you to the principal for putting the event together, to the school board of governors, to the professor for his lovely speech earlier, and to everybody who's helped make it possible for us to be here this morning. We are obviously living at the moment, my wife and I, and my colleague Eleanor, in Dhaka. We see a lot of Dhaka, but we don't see enough of the rest of Bangladesh. And my job is to be the High Commissioner to Bangladesh. So we don't do that properly if we don't visit people who live in other parts of Bangladesh, like Chilmari. And it's a very great privilege for us to be here today with you in your hometown. We enjoyed the trip here yesterday, and we enjoyed what we've seen so far. We went to the book fair last night. It was a fabulous event, and it reminded us of the great interest there is in culture and learning in this country and in this town in particular and in this district. And so it fills me full of confidence about the future of Bangladesh and of Chilmari. I recognise that it faces a number of challenges at the moment, but I think that I've observed the industriousness of the people, I've observed the productivity of the land, and I've observed the ambition and aspiration of the people who live here. Now, in Australia's foreign policy, we try to support gender equality around the world, and we are currently a deliverer of overseas development cooperation in Bangladesh, which focuses very much on gender equality and also on education. And I suppose the starting point from that is that half of the population of any country, roughly, is women. And if those women aren't able to contribute to the economy of the country, then the economy of that country is not realising its full potential. And to contribute to the full potential of their own capacity, education is something that is essential. And education is what we would describe, or what a former Australian leader has described as a ladder to opportunity. And I am very proud that I'm here with a lot of young women who are being educated and whose families have aspirations for them to become further educated. And we say that women hold up half the sky. So we want to help you to do that. I want to support your education. I want to congratulate Ambassador Abdallah on the programs of scholarships that he delivers in Chilmari. As the Professor mentioned earlier, the Australian government has scholarships which it offers to people around the world, including in Bangladesh. And those scholarships are open to people when they are slightly older, I think, than most of them with girls in this room, but I would encourage you to aspire towards those scholarships because they give you an opportunity to understand the world, to get the experience of living in a different part of the world, understanding a different culture, and they give you a very good qualification at the end, which will help you to make that contribution to the growth of the nation that I developed, that I mentioned a moment ago. So I am really excited to be in a group of such impressive individuals. I'm really excited to be in a group that values education so highly. I'm really excited to be in a group that values the education of women and girls in particular so highly. And I want to tell you that the Australian government is very keen to try and support all of those objectives in its work in and with Bangladesh. Now, I should say a very few words about Ambassador Ashraf, who has been our host here over the last 24 hours or so, and has been a very good friend, not just to my wife and me in Dhaka, but also to Australia. He has been a representative of Bangladesh in Australia and has helped to educate Australians and help them to understand Bangladesh in ways that very few people have done quite so successfully. And in Australia now, people are learning much more about Bangladesh and learning about what it has to offer and about its achievements and about the kinds of things that Bangladesh can offer the world. And we want to support Bangladesh in those objectives. We want to support the people of Bangladesh in trying to achieve their full potential, and we want to support the women of Bangladesh and the girls of Bangladesh Bangladesh in contributing to all of those things. So I think that's really the most important thing I wanted to say to you, that education is very important, taking advantage of opportunities is very important, and obviously all of those things can't happen without the hard work that we see from you here and from your staff every day. I wish you every success. I thank you very much, and I love being in Chilmari. I look forward to a little bit longer here yet, and I hope I'll be back again one day soon too. And one day I'd like to welcome some of you to Australia. Thank you.